The search continues this morning in Southern California for actress Naya Rivera. She is best known for her role on the Glee series. Rivera went missing during a boating trip yesterday with her young son. Steve Niles is here with more on the investigation. Boy, that Glee show has seen its share of tragedy, Steve.
It has, in fact, if the worst turns out to be the case in this, it would be the third cast member of Glee who may have unfortunately lost their life at a very young age. Now, we're not there yet, but authorities in California are searching for Naya Rivera, presuming at this time that she may have, in fact, drowned. According to local media reports, the 33-year-old was with her 4-year-old son yesterday afternoon on Lake Piru. It's about 60 kilometers north of Los Angeles. She rented a boat to go out with her son. About 3 hours later, another boat reportedly saw the rented boat adrift. They went over and inside found the 4-year-old boy. They say he was asleep wearing a life jacket. Also on board, Rivera's identification and an adult life jacket, but at the time, no sign of the singer and actress. Local media, the local sheriff telling media that according to the boy, he and his mother went swimming, but only he got back into the boat. So a search began immediately using boats and helicopters and divers as well. Eventually called off due to darkness last night. Officials saying the search will resume at first light this morning. Now, Rivera, she rose to stardom for her role on the show Glee, playing Santana Lopez. She was with the show for its entire run from 2009 to 2015. After that, also launching a singing career while continuing to act. Her son is from her marriage to actor Ryan Dorsey. The couple has divorced in 2018 after nearly 4 years of marriage. Her 4-year-old son was her only child. And I want to show you the last tweet that she had up on her account. It was a photograph of her son, this one just from 2 days ago on July 7th. A very simple caption there to go along with the photo saying, "Just the two of us." So family and friends, they are holding out hope right now for a miracle. If it's going to come, it's going to come later today. So pay attention to the story. We should get more information as the day goes on. Jennifer?
Hey family, welcome back. Thanks for checking out my channel, Awaken Butterfly Readings. I welcome you all. Hello to my new subscribers. Much love to you. Thank you for rocking with your sister. I appreciate you. As well as I thank those who just happen to be passing by. One love to you. As you see, I'm doing a second reading on Naya Rivera. This is a very heartwarming situation. Um, there's no need for me to really go in details. As you see in the intro, I wanted to show many of you what the media was saying about this case as far as her disappearance, and they are believing that the way things look, it doesn't look good, shall I say. Everything I want to say is allegedly. Let me just say that, but I am led by the Spirit, okay? So I just want to put that out there. And, that's pretty much what your sister do. I just rely on, what the Spirit is conveying to me. I will be using two decks of cards. I will be using my tarot deck as well as my angel deck. And um, I'm going to set my attentions on, Nyla and try to get an idea, what happened to her. Okay. I've already sensed what I've been sensing in the spirit about her. And I will give you my findings afterwards. I'm sure the cards are going to tell you already what that is. And, well, actually, I'm going to go ahead and say this right here. I'm going to just put it out there. I believe that she is no longer with us. Let me just say that. I don't sense her around. I'm going to just put that out there. I just don't. I sense that she's not with us. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there. Um, but I'm going to let the cards do the talking. Okay, family. Um, so with that being said, family, before I get started, let me apologize in advance. All right, I have a very active seven-year-old, and I know many of you don't care for the children noise in the background, but you might not, but there's always other people that are very distracted, and that might get on their nerves. So in advance, I apologize for the background noise. So anyway, let me go ahead and get with it. I'm going to first start with my tarot deck cards first. Okay, I'm going to set this right here to the back. And I'm going to start with this deck. And I'm going to set my intentions. I'm going to set my intentions. Um, I want to know what happened to Nyla. Okay, what happened to her? She's presently missing. You know, I see those things that were done in the dark. We bring them out to the marvelous light. What happened to this sister? What happened to this sister? What happened to Nyla? I seem to be led by the spirit, getting these answers. Okay, I want to know what happened to Nyla. Where is Nyla? Whatever the spirit wants to reveal to us about her disappearance. All right. All right, family. Just give me a moment here. All right, family. Okay. What we're gonna do? We're gonna start from the bottom and work our way to the top. Okay. As I'm looking at these cards, I'm still not really getting the answers that I really, really want. Okay. So I might have to do another spread real quick, but still, let's see what the spirit wants to reveal. Okay, on behalf of Nyla. The first card is Partnership Alliance. Partnership Alliance. Okay. And we all pretty much know what that is. Okay. It's just pretty much hooking up with somebody for a common goal. You know, you do for me, I do for you. It's just pretty much based on hooking up with somebody as far as money exchange. You two come together to build, shall I say. And a lot of people get married out of stuff like this. You know, you do for me, I do for you. You know, make me look good, I make you look good, you know. But anyway, partnership alliance, okay? The next card is material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, it speaks for itself. All right, it's somebody who's in a good place. All right, financially. All right. The next card is someone dealing with spiritual strength. Okay, this is someone who has been through some things and they have overcome. All right, and they are operating in spiritual strength. Okay, they are operating in spiritual strength. Okay, this is the universal card. All right, this is a good omen. This is someone that's really, being watched over and nurtured by the universe. Okay, pretty much, the things that they are believing for, is being, um, let me just say this, that they are positioned to manifest good things. Let me just say that, as far as their life path lining up, okay? The universe has their back. Let me just say that, okay? The next card is firm foundation. So back up with what I was saying. Firm foundation, right? This is someone that was, well, it speaks for itself. They were sitting on a firm foundation, okay? So she definitely wasn't lacking at all. She was in a good place financially. She definitely had, I believe, a nest egg. Let me just say that, okay? She wasn't hurting for money. I don't sense that. The next card is rejoice and celebration. And these cards are in order, family. Let me just say that. So it's like a puzzle. You got to put the puzzle together, okay? This card is rejoice and celebration. Okay. This card right here is upside down. Let me turn it right side up. This card right here is passion initi- initiated. Passion initiated. But unfortunately, it was upside down. All right. So something had happened, okay, to where she was in a. It's like she wasn't in a good place. She lost her passion. Let me just say that. And a lot of time when you are in love, you know how when you're in love, you feel like you can conquer the world and all things are possible. But she was feeling the opposite, okay? And I think they said according to the media, she was once married and she's divorced now. I'm not sure if she's divorced now or what, but I'm sure some of you probably know more than what I do. But something happened. Something happened in her life to where she wasn't feeling this. Okay, she was not feeling this. And remember, these cards are lined up in order. Okay, but something happened in her life to where she was not feeling the passion. Okay, like she once was. Okay, this card right here is upside down. All right, it's upside down. This card right here is victory and success. Victory and success. Okay? Something happened in her life. Okay? Maybe with her last, relationship she was in, something had happened, okay? To where she wasn't, feeling successful. It's sort of like the rug was snatched from under her feet. Let me just say that. Okay? Because if you look at the bottom card, she was in a good place. All right? She was in a good place. You look at these cards right here. Go back over and watch the video. If you look at these cards lining up, she was in a good place. And I truly feel like these cards are representing her marriage. She was in a good place. I think she was married, 4 years ago, something like that, or she's been married for 4 years. I don't know how that works. I have to go back and listen to what they said about that. But this is dealing with she was married, okay? Partnership alliance, okay? So, and then material gain, all of this. See, she was in a good place down here, but something up here had happened, okay? Something up here had happened to where she wasn't feeling good about herself. She wasn't feeling successful, okay? And y'all remember that in that video, it's she had her last post. She took a picture with her son, and she was saying, me and you, what me and you against the world, something like that. So that's somebody that feel like it just, they pretty much lost it all, and it just them and their child. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, obviously her husband was out of the picture. This card is upside down. All right, this card is upside down, and this is memories of love. Memories of love. Now, who can you imagine that person was? Who could you imagine who she was talking about? Memories of love. All right. Now you can look at it two ways. She could have been thinking about her ex, okay, or whomever it was that was in her life, as far as her partner, shall I say, or it could have been her husband or ex-husband, but it was upside down. It was upside down. So it looks like to me, she was pretty much, this is what I'm getting out of it. She was pretty much trying to get over the person, because when I look at it from this perspective, I'm looking at her, you know, um, reflecting on memories of love. But right here, it's upside down. So, whatever that was going on, her last hours, shall I say, um, it don't seem to me that she was thinking about her ex. Like to me, she was trying to get over him. Okay. And the last card, rest and rejuvenate. Rest and rejuvenate. They said on the news that her and her son was, getting away to have a good time, a little boat ride, shall I say. Um, but what this card is speaking of, rest and rejuvenate, getting away. Okay. Time alone. Okay. So as I'm looking at these cards, it pretty much to me, showing like a timeline in her life, um, how things were in the beginning, before the rug was snatched up from up under her feet with her last relationship, shall I say? Um, Let me see something, family. Let me see something. Let me do one more spread real quick. I want to set my attention. I seek to know what happened to Nyla Riviera. Sorry about that, family. What happened to Naya Riera? What happened to her? What happened to Nyla? What happened to Nyla? All right, family, just give me a minute. Okay. Hmm. 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 Okay, family, these cards are going in order this way, okay? These cards are going in order this way. All right. A lot of the cards keep repeating each other, so I might have to read up on each card, okay? Because they have like additional meaning, all right? This card right here is victory and success, and it's upside down again. Victory and success. You see, it's upside down. So due to the timeline, okay, of things moving as far as uh, things playing out before she went missing, uh, the lack of victory and success, okay? And this is somebody that's not feeling good about themselves. This is somebody that could have been also depressed too, just wasn't feeling good about themselves. Let me see something. Okay, once again, emotional lows, okay? Emotional lows or the lack of, but it's upside down, so it's emotional loss, all right? This card right here is the solar plex card, all right? This card right here represents I can. This card represents I can. Hold on. All righty. Got disturbed by my little queen. This card right here represents I can. Okay? It's like somebody, constantly telling themselves, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, um, giving themselves a pep talk. Let me just say that. Okay? This right here is upside down. All right? Let me turn it right side up. This card represents trapped in fear. Trapped in fear. Okay? And that's not really good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. I'm going to read up on this card too, all right? Because it has other additional meanings, okay? Because a lot of times you can be trapped in fear in your head. Let me just say that. How a lot of people do a whole lot of overly thinking, always thinking gloom and doom and are down to themselves, as they say, either speak life of yourself or death. You know what I'm saying? Especially when things don't go right in your life, you start thinking all negative, So, or it could be, someone could maybe, have you, and you are trapped, either one or the other. You're in a situation that you want out of, and you feel like there's no way out. Okay. The last card is upside down. This is a shadow card. Okay. This is someone dealing with them with the yin and the yang, all right? Their shadow selves, okay? And I'm always talking about, I have a backup channel, but I'm always talking about shadow work. I don't have time to go in details, but basically, when you learn to do the inner work, especially while you're in meditation, love on yourself, and basically to heal, shall I say, and face your demons, face your shadow self, own your shit, shall I say. All of this really helps you to heal and move forward, okay? Especially from someone who's been in past relationships, all right? That way you won't carry the baggage onto the next relationship. So by this card popping up, yeah, um, according to this card, she needs to do some shadow work, okay? She needs to do some shadow work. I'm going to real quick, family. I'm going to real quick. I'm going to read up on this card because it popped up again. I feel the need to read up on it. Okay, let's read up on this card right here. Good news is on the way. The qualities of this positive card are completion, victory, and success that offers follows a difficult period. All right, you hear that, family? Read it one more time. Good news is on the way. The qualities of this positive card are completion, victory, and success that often follows a difficult period. Okay? But unfortunately, this card was not up, family. It was upside down. So imagine what I'm saying, and it's the opposite of what I read, okay? It says success followed by a difficult period. So obviously, she was still in a difficult period, okay? Many people around you are very proud to see you. I'm sorry, many people around you are very proud to see how you triumphantly came through it, okay? So obviously, she was going through something, okay? They respect you and may even attempt to follow your examples. You worked hard and devoted much effort to get to this point. Okay? But when I look at this card, I think about somebody who feels defeated. That's what I'm sensing. Okay? You're okay. Look back over your life where you become wiser, have grown in so many ways. Always remember to stop and get and pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This card also reminds you to stay grounded. You hear that, family? This card also reminds you to stay grounded where you came from and keep your ego in check. Don't lose who you really are. All right. The victory card can be used as a teaching tool for the future. Realize that you came through this challenging time. You can achieve anything. Okay? But it was upside down, family. It was upside down. So this sister was going through something privately, okay? And only those who know, or those who are close to her, really know what was really going on with her, all right? And I'm not trying to say she committed suicide, because I'm not sensing that. I'm not sensing that. I'm gonna meditate real quick again, but I'm not sensing that. I do sense that she's no longer with us, but I'm still not sensing the suicide route yet. But still, with the way these cards are pointing, it's pointing to her dealing with some challenging issues, or what? Okay, even mental. All right, someone who trying to get over some painful. Let me just say things that have gone on in their life, and they don't feel too good about themselves nor about their life. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, um, I read the emotional card real quick. Hold on. 'Cause I feel like it's very important for us to kind of dive deep in, dive real deep in to get an idea, try to get in her head, shall I say. Now, this card was upside down, remember that, but I'm going to turn the right side up, okay? The number 5 emotional card comes forth at a time when you may be experiencing or grieving a loss of someone or something you were emotionally attached to. Honor your feelings only by healing and loving yourself by letting go of the past. Letting go of the past. Can you continue to journey? Family, she was still holding on. She's still holding on, all right? She was still, whatever she was dealing with, she was still holding on and finding it hard to let go. Okay? She was finding it hard to let go. But with this with this solar plex chakra card, she was still telling herself, I can do it. I got this. I can do it. So she was fighting a good fight, inwardly, speaking life over herself, saying, I can do it. I can overcome this, whatever it was, whatever this challenge that she was going through. Because I'm sensing a lot of it was mental also, okay? A lot of it was definitely mental as well. All right. The next card was trapped in fear. Trapped in fear. All right. But remember, it was upside down, okay? We're going to turn it right side up. Let's see what this card has to say. This card reveals that it is actually your own fears that has you immobilized and trapped, preventing you from making decisions or choices. You are the one who's holding yourself prisoner or hostage. And in order to continue your journey, you must first face your fears so that new people and conditions may manifest. Many individuals choose to stay in this place because they can't see the road ahead. They feel a misguided sense of safety. They're or they're afraid of starting something new. But staying will only add to your level of stress and anxiety and create adverse effects in your physical body. Seek out wise counsel for assistance. You don't have to do this alone, but know that you possess all of the tools that you need to free yourself. You're forgetting how strong you really are. You hear that, family? You are forgetting how strong you really are. Oh, I'm sorry, I was about to say it a third time. This period will end when you use your mind to cut through the limitation caused by your emotion. Okay? So this is we're dealing with a lot of mind trip too. Okay, everything was a lot of things was playing out in her head, and from what I'm sensing, I hope that well, I'm sure somebody knows something. It's somebody that she's close to. I'm sure that knows something as far as what's going on in her head. Let me just say that. Okay, a family member, a best friend, somebody. But whatever she was dealing with, as far as in her personal life, she still has some mental, um, let me just say, issues to where she had to really, let me just say, clean out her closet mentally. Okay, and if you know what I'm talking about, okay, seek some counseling because some people it's hard for them to get over, someone. A lot of people have it real hard, family. They really do. They have it real hard when that rug is ripped from under their feet, with any life situation. A lot of people have it hard trying to getting over it, especially due to a loss. They have it real hard. So, and that's understandable. Some people, can bounce back quicker than others, but some, it lingers, okay? It lingers and it get worse and worse, especially if they don't get no help, okay? If they ain't got nobody to talk to, it can get real bad, bad for them. And they think they got a handle on it. Let me just say that. But unfortunately, it can get the best of them, okay? It can get the best of them. Okay. The next card, shadow work. And I think this card was upside down too, okay? This card represents emotion, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. Okay, this is a world of constant flux, and one thing is certain: everything changes. This card is calling you to action. The time is now when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you avoid it and walk courageously through it. See what I'm saying, family? See, she was trying now. She was trying. That's why that car popped up saying, I can. Okay? Always know that life naturally neutralizes itself, and as it does, so do you. The shadow card promised that there is light at the end of the tunnel. But see, this card's upside down. She could have really got at the point to where she felt hopeless. I mean, really hopeless. This sister was really crying out for help. The shadow card promised that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you discover the diamond in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once voided, ignored, or pushed aside. This card indicates that this is a time when your psychosensitive may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it if need be. Turn it down. Your body is, I ain't gonna go through all that, but this card also represents the moon as well, okay? And that can be, things are not always what it seems. That's like somebody smiling, you see them smiling and, you see them out and about, and you think they got it going on and they're happy and, everything's everything, but it's really not, okay? A lot of people are smiling, but they are crying on the inside, okay? Um, Wow, these cards right here are not looking too good. I'm gonna be honest with you, family. If I would like to look at these cards and analyze them, to me they're like somebody who uh mentally, emotionally, um, just not feeling good about themselves. Okay, they're trying to move on, but you know, they are struggling, shall I say, mentally as well as emotionally. This seems like somebody that's dealing with some mental issues. This seems like somebody that needs counseling, needs somebody to talk to. This seems like somebody that's going through something and they're trying to move forward, but it's hard because they keep looking backwards. Okay, this seems like somebody that needs some help. Okay, they're crying out for help. When I look at this, she's saying, "But I can do it. I can do it. You know, I got this. I can do it." But when you look at these cards, it's also, it's showing somebody, it's pretty much they stagnant, and energy needs to flow. Energy needs to flow. This person is stagnant. They are stuck, and they trying to get out of this um, mental, entrapment that they put themselves in. Okay, they're trying to get out of it, but it's hard. It's hard for them. That they're dealing with they're dealing with a emotional loss. Okay, and it's hard for them to get out of the rut. It's hard for them. Okay, um, but they are trying. They are trying. They want to get back to this. They want to get back to this. Okay. Okay. Now, real quick, real quick. Let me use the angel deck card. I want to get an idea what was going on in her head. Okay. What was going on in Nyla's head? Excuse me. What was going on in Naya Rivera's head? Give me a minute, family. I'm setting my attention. I want to know what was I want to know in the present, before Nyla Rivera went missing, what was she dealing with mentally and emotionally? What was going on with this sister? What was she dealing with? What was bothering her so much? What was going on with this sister? What was the culprit that caused her to disappear? I see those things that are in the dark, we bring them out to the marvelous light. What's going on with this sister? What's she dealing with? Okay, we are complete. Okay, family, give me a minute. You know how your sister do. Let's see if these cards are any kind of order. Okay, family. I'm going from top to bottom, okay? Give me a minute. Hold on. Oh, boy. I'm going to go ahead and say this real quick, family. This is what I'm sensing in the spirit. I truly believe they need to keep looking in that water, that lake, whatever she was in. Cause I feel like I sense that they're gonna find her body in the water. I sense that she drowned. I don't. You know what? Even though these cards may look kind of hopeless, okay. As you see, we saw the I can card. So I do sense that she was a little depressed as well, okay. And if you look at those cards, if you look at those cards real carefully, it do seem like someone that could have committed suicide, all right? Because it doesn't look good at all. The whole situation doesn't look good. But I sense that she may be have drowned. Okay. Um. mm, let's go ahead and get this. It's just too much. It just sad. Two of Earth. Two of Earth. I had set my intentions. I just want to get an idea in the present. I was relying on the spirit to reveal. Where was her headspace at the moments before she disappeared. After the spirit, to reveal anything, those things are in the dark. We bring them out to the marvelous light, okay? Because I wasn't there, none of us was there. We're still being hopeful, but it doesn't look good, family. Two of Earth, too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. No matter what, family, follow the timeline, okay? This card is upside down. Turn it right side. Excuse me. Turn it right side up. Eight of Water. A desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, a spiritual and emotional growth. So as you see, she was trying to move on. Okay, she was trying to move on, but this card was upside down. And the only reason I'm saying she was trying to move on because I saw the I can card. So in a way, she was trying, but this card was upside down. It said a desire to move on, okay? The search for something more meaningful and spiritual emotional growth. This is a sign of somebody, that hasn't even gotten to this point yet, okay? And what stands out to me is the desire to move on. This is somebody that's still stuck. They're still emotionally in stagnation, okay? The next card, Six of Fire. Victory, good news is on its way. Public recognition or reward. The only good news I want to hear is that they find her alive. Okay, that's the only good news I want to hear. But anyway, I believe they'll find her. I just want. I'm just praying. I'd rather be wrong. I'm just praying that they find her and she's alive. But it doesn't look good. The next card is the Magician card, Archangel Azrael. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. The next card, Four of Water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Okay? Now, this card was right side up. So, something was going on where she missed an opportunity. She also was feeling discontentment and boredom. Okay? I guess sitting around, I don't know if she wasn't due to COVID-19 or whatever. She wasn't able to get any work or whatever, but she was feeling very bored as well. Okay, and this card also said open your eyes to possibilities. Okay, so there was a lot of opportunities that she been missing out. Okay, and she been feeling it before she went missing. She was feeling very discontent and bored. Okay. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. It's crazy. She's getting a lot of recognition now, but it's due to her being missing. Oh boy, it's crazy. The next card is upside down. Let me turn the right side up. It is the strength card, Archangel Azrael. This is the strength card, family, but it was upside down, okay? Great inner strength, release harsh judgment, forgiveness, and compassion, okay? So obviously she was lacking in strength and she had some shadow work, all right? She needed to do some forgiveness as well. I'm sure it had to do with her past relationship. Obviously, with her husband or ex-husband. Now, I'm not sure if they still married or not, but um, or they separated, but whatever the case may be, you know, um, yeah, forgiveness was also something that she needed to. Um, that's something that she needed as well, as far as to heal, and try to get past through whatever it is that she was going through. Okay. Um, and by this being a strength card, before her, shall I say, she been missing it and all, she wasn't operating great strength whatsoever. Okay. She was not the kind of strength that will allow her to be able to move on. Another card upside down, I'm going to turn the right side up, is Three of Fire. Let's see what this card has to say. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. You hear that, family? What stands out to me? Things look very good. Have patience and abundance. For whatever reason, her mindset, she was lacking patience, and for whatever reason, things were not looking good in her life. Okay, whatever that area was in her life, um, she wanted back, shall I say, or how she visioned her life. Things were not looking up as she would have wanted them to. Let me just say that, or the way it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because she keeps looking back. She keeps looking back, and it's hard to move forward when you keep looking back. All right. This card is upside down. Let's turn it right side up. This card is Five of Earth. Fear surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others. Uncertain self-employment. I'm going to read it one more time. Fear surrounding money. The wisdom to accept help from others. Uncertain self-employment. Okay? What I get out of this card concerning her is the wisdom. She was not accepting help. Okay, because obviously she was going through something, and before her disappearance, and I just wasn't really, I'm just not really sensing her really talking to too many people. Maybe she keeps things to herself. Some people do that, they don't run their mouth off, they just hold things in, you know. But like I said, due to COVID-19, a lot of these Hollywood celebrities are not working, shall I say. So according to this card, I'm gonna let maybe you be the judge, okay? I don't want to be running my mouth too much. I'm gonna let maybe you be the judge, but this card speaks for itself, okay? It speaks of fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, or the lack of wisdom, someone who's not accepting help, and also uncertain self-employment, okay? I'm gonna let y'all be the judge, all right? The last card, Queen of Air. This card describes somebody. independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. So before her disappearance, all right, um, I do sense that she was doing a lot of reflecting on her life. And, even though, you know, um, her way of thinking, which we also was imprisonating, which also was keeping her in prison, shall I say, it was keeping her stagnant because it's hard for her to move forward because she was also doing a lot of looking back, okay? But also she was doing a lot of objective decision making as well, okay? And trying to clear out those things that was not for her highest good, okay? I'm going to read up on this card right here real quick. Hold on, family. Queen of Air. Since that's the last card. All these cards have additional meanings, okay? Your clear decision making abilities are needed right now. See through any hidden agendas. It's time to remove anything or anyone from your life whose present no longer serves your greatest good. Still try to see the underlying humor. People, someone with incredible insight and perspectiveness with regards to situations and people, a person with a marvelous wit, a keen mind, and a foresight personality who doesn't take life too seriously, a perfectionist but not judgmental, a unmarried person, independent, experienced, and candid, realistic. Okay? Additional meaning to this card right here, the need to clear out the clutter, wisdom, forged by real life experience. Okay, so basically, the need to clear out the clutter, mental clutter, or anyone or anything that's in your life that's not for your highest good. Let me just say that. All I know is, according to the media, her son said that she left and didn't come back. He didn't say she was in the water and didn't come back up from the water. He just said she left and didn't come back. So that's a mystery in itself for a 4-year old to even say something like that. Um, Let me see something, family. Hold on. I'm just using my intuitive gifts at this moment because, um, let me see something. Okay, family. Um, Everything I say is allegedly. I am praying for this sister, Nyla Riviera, and I'm also praying for her family that are in prayer, praying that their family member be found safely. Okay. I don't sense that this sister is in the land of the living. um, Everything that I had put out here, family, according to the spirit that was laid out, it gave you a little insight of her mindset, okay, before she went missing, family. And, you know, um, I'm going to just say this. This sister was sort of depressed as well. And deep depression is nothing to play with. She definitely needed somebody to talk to. But with that being said, I sense that I'm gonna say that I sense that she drowned. I just say that. I was gonna say commit suicide, but I'm just gonna say I sense that she drowned. Okay, I sense that she drowned, and but just looking at these cards, cause it's like up and down, up and down. You can see somebody fighting the good fight, the mental good fight, but they also is trapped in fear mentally as well. Okay, all right. Like I said, it's hard for a lot of people to move forward. All right. I, s- I don't sense. I still the fact that she was still fighting the good fight family. I sense that she didn't commit suicide. Okay, no matter how these cards are looking. All right, they pretty much just give you an insight of her mental, state of mind. But also in these cards, she was still fighting a good fight. Okay, because that card probably said, "I can." Okay, I don't sense that she would have left her son like that on a boat. I mean, what mother would do something like that? I just don't sense that she was that far gone. Let me just say that. I sense that, something happened and she drowned. Okay. And that's my take on it. Um, do I want to be wrong? I'd rather be wrong for her to be alive than any day. Okay. And if that's the case, I take that L. But I sense that she's no longer with us. And I do sense that they probably end up finding her body. And but did she commit suicide? I don't sense that. No, no, I don't sense that. Was she going through some things emotionally? Yes, she was. But we all go through things emotionally. But I don't sense that it was to the point to where she would commit suicide and leave her son like that. Cause like I said, that last post, in that last post she left, it said, she was speaking from a perspective, it's just her and her son, it's those two, that's somebody that has love for the child, and they would not have left their child like that. Something happened. Something definitely happened. But I do sense that she drowned. I say that, but not commit suicide. I do not sense that. So anyway, I thank you all for watching. Much love to you, and let's keep her and her family. But definitely, her family in our prayers, and pray that they do find her, no matter what, alive or not. At least the family will get closure, and if anything, we'll at least know what had happened to her. Okay. And let me say this also. That card that has stood out that said, that she needs to clean house. Get rid of those things that no longer serve her. I don't know if she was seeing somebody else, but like I said, something definitely happened to her. Something definitely happened to her, but I still sense that she's in that water, you know. And I don't know why. I don't know why I'm sensing that she was murdered. I don't know why I'm sensing that. I don't know why I'm sensing that. Hold on 1 minute, family. Hold on. You know what, family? I'm going to just leave this the way I have it. I do not sense she committed suicide. I do sense that she's in that water. I'm going to say that. And I do not sense that it was her doing while she was in that water. Okay, I'm going to just say that, because these cards was pulling out other information. All right, underhanded information, speaking about how she needs to let things go. Not for her highest good. That can be people also. Let me just say that. Okay. Was it just her and her son in that boat? I mean, was it actually just her and her son? Did she meet up with somebody else that was out there? That happened to see her, a woman and a child out there? Cause I don't know why I'm sensing something else too, but I don't sense no suicide. Yeah, she was going through some things. Yes, she was, but nothing to where she would commit suicide and leave her son. She wasn't that far gone. I'm sensing something else jumped out. Yeah, yeah. I don't even know if they would dig that deep, but they would know when they find her body. They would know if she was a murder or not. But that's my take on it. Something else jumped off. Something else sinister jumped off, and that's all I'm going to say. Thank you for watching. Time will tell. It'll come out. Peace.